Would you be interested in a beta for the next Call of Duty? Well, it could be happening. We're going to be talking about betas and lots of other good stuff within this video regarding Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, the new Call of Duty that will be coming out in November this year. 2014 was set to get the very first gameplay for Advanced Warfare literally in a week's time at E3 in LA, where they're going to be showing off Advanced Warfare for the very first time. And of course, I'll be covering everything here on my YouTube channel, so stay tuned over the next few weeks. It's going to be very exciting indeed. But today specifically, we're going to be having a look at possibilities for the next Call of Duty game when it comes to pre-orders and why a beta could be happening. Very, very interesting indeed. So Activision sent out a questionnaire to random people through their emailing list, and it basically asked them and probed them a little bit about what they'd be interested in when it comes to pre-ordering a Call of Duty and what could incentivize them to pre-order. There were some other questions as well, but I'm going to focus on these ones today because it's very interesting and it'd be great to get your feedback as well. Now, the questions we're about to look at aren't 100% going to happen. However, if there's a strong enough response to them, it means Activision could be opening up new ideas for pre-ordering the new Call of Duty in the future, and we could see some of these things happening, not necessarily for Advanced Warfare, maybe, who knows, but maybe in the near future for the Call of Duty after that. That's why this is very exciting indeed. Taking a look on screen here, you can see all the questions that were given out in the email. If you check your email, you may actually find this in your inbox, but it wasn't sent out to everyone. I can't link you to it. So what I've done is I've copied a sort of mini format of this questionnaire in the description of this video. What I'd love you guys to do is copy and paste that questionnaire, paste it in the comment section with your feelings and your ratings, 1 being the lowest, 5 being the highest, for answering each of these questions. And it'd be really cool to see your opinions on each of these questions. So going through all of these questions, we'll start off with number 1, which is, would you be interested in a free upgrade from the old gen copies to the new gen copies of Call of Duty? So for example, if you bought a 360 version of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, you would be entitled to a free copy of the next gen version, so the version on Xbox One. Now, I'm not sure how many of you guys have the next gen consoles. I'm actually still playing on the 360 a lot of the time, but I think for Advanced Warfare, maybe the Call of Duty after that, the next gen version will be very, very popular. But there still could be people lagging behind that want to start off on the old gen and then progress onto the new gen. So this could be something that you guys would be interested in. Next up, beta access. We have not seen an open beta for a Call of Duty since World at War. That was Call of Duty 5, funnily enough, the Call of Duty that I played on my Wii. If you guys missed that, I did a video where I played Call of Duty 5 on my Wii because it was the first ever Call of Duty game I owned. However, the funny thing is, I actually played the beta for World at War on an old PC ages and ages ago when the beta was available. I didn't actually go ahead and buy the game straight away, but it introduced me into Call of Duty and was just a great way to have a go and really experience it. And just seeing the numbers pop up on screen, the ability to unlock all these weapons got me really excited. And I think betas are a fantastic thing, and if they do come back in the future, I think it would be a really, really cool thing. Let me know what you guys think of beta access and if it interests you at all. Now, next up is a possible Nuketown remake specifically for Advanced Warfare. I guess if we're carrying this across to all future Call of Duties, it could just be any fan favourite multiplayer map reimagined for the next title, as a sort of incentive to actually pick up the game. And another one on this list is actually a specific multiplayer map designed for the next Call of Duty that would be available to those of you that have pre-ordered, a little bit like Freefall was for Call of Duty Ghost. So sort of, would multiplayer map be an incentive for you guys to pre-order the game? Now, jumping back, we've got the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Personalization Pack as a pre-order incentive. We've already had this. It's already been actually put into action, which is interesting because if that's been put into action, it means that Activision are definitely thinking about the other points on this list, and they could definitely happen. I think personalization packs are quite cool. They carry over to the old games, so it's a good way of sort of promoting the next Call of Duty for people that are already playing the current one. But let me know what you guys think of it. Do you actually care about the sort of camos and the cool stuff that you can get from pre-ordering or not? Now, the last one is very, very interesting, and at first I didn't understand how this would work. Now, it's actually the ability to get early access to the game. Specifically noted here is the ability to play multiplayer 48 hours or 2 days before the game is fully released, and then any stats and stuff you get from that 48-hour early period will still carry on once the game is fully released. Now, This is a very interesting one because I was thinking, how can they give out the game specifically early to people that have pre-ordered? But I guess the way this would be done would just be digitally. So if you pre-ordered the game, you could digitally download the multiplayer side of the next Call of Duty, and it would be unlocked 48 hours before the game is released. And that's a big incentive. That's a really big incentive. I go out my way each year to get the game early, just so I can make videos for you guys and then post them the day that the game is released. But if everybody and anybody could get 48-hour early access, that could be a very big thing indeed. It's also worth noting that Call of Duty actually comes out at midnight on a Tuesday, or technically sort of Monday evening. So if you did have 48-hour early access, that would actually cover over onto the Sunday and the weekend. So you could have the whole Sunday to play the next Call of Duty early online in the multiplayer, which would be absolutely insane. But that brings us to the end of the list for these possible pre-order incentives. They do mention Advanced Warfare, but I honestly think this could be applied to the next Call of Duty game or anything in the near future. And I want to know your thoughts and your opinions by copying and pasting the questionnaire that I've written in the description and leaving your own thoughts down below. It's very, very interesting, guys. We could be seeing betas being rolled out, early access being rolled out, big changes in the way that pre-orders are done for Call of Duty. On screen here, you can check out me playing Mario Kart 8. It's a new Mario Kart for the Nintendo Wii U. I'm playing it online. It's a load of fun. I definitely recommend you go and check it out. And also, early gameplay of one of the new multiplayer maps for Call of Duty Ghost. Definitely go and watch that, guys. So cheers for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on my next video.